So what is going on everyone, this is Fob here, and today we have an iPad sandwich of iPads just running GTA San Andreas. Here we have the iPad Air, here we have the iPad 3, and here we have the iPad 1. Now we are going to take a look at the performance of each and every device, starting off with the iPad Air. Now looking at the performance of the iPad Air, you can definitely see it's smooth and it has all of the effects. This, in my opinion, is the best way to play GTA San Andreas. It has a big screen. You have plenty of space to look at the beautifulness that is Los Santos and San Fierro and Las Venturas, and it also is capable of, as I've said, all of the effects. It runs at full retina resolution, and also the campaign, and playing the campaign on this is great because the controls are really much better on the iPad. There's not really much to complain about on this other than the fact there's a few glitches that are found, but I think that those will be ironed out as developers or as Rockstar will push patches out, which I sure think that they will in the future. So next device we are going to take a look at is the iPad 3. So here we've got the iPad 3, and as you can see, or perhaps may not be able to see, it does not have all of the effects. Now this is not something that you will notice, for example, in a YouTube video, but when you're playing it makes a hell of a difference. The reflections, all of the lightning effects, and all of the shadows are all gone. You're basically back to good old PC San Andreas. Now, I'm not saying that that is bad, but you don't have many of the enhancements of the iOS version has. For example, you know, as I've said, lightning, shadows, reflections. You do still have hands that have fingers and textures that are better than on the PC version, but there's not really all that much going on. It does run the game smooth. It only lags a little bit when you're in a really intense situation, but if you want to play the campaign on this, there's really no problem. It runs very, very well. The next iPad we are going to take a look at is the ancient iPad 1, and I'm really curious as to how it's going to run this game. So let's take a look. So this is the iPad 1. Now what you need to keep in mind first of all is that this device is not supposed to run the game. It's not supported by Rockstar. Only the iPad 2 and later are, so this is not even supposed to run the game, but it does. Now what you're going to be able to see here in a second, that all of the graphics and the resolution is very, very jaggy. It's basically just like Vice City on the iPad 1. I remember when I tried to play it, it was about the same. It looked bad, but the frame rates are kind of stable. They're somewhere in the mid-20s, and this game does run the game, or this iPad does run the game very good for a 2010 iPad. Of course, there's no effects. As I've said, the resolution is very, very bad, and things are just not really updated, but it does run the game if you want to just drive a car around and do, you know, mess around with planes or stuff like that. It's definitely passable, but it's not remarkable. If you guys like this video, make sure to like it, share it with your friends on Facebook and on Twitter, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more content. Peace out, guys. Peace. Have an awesome day. Stay tuned.